commentator for this particular session. You've tuned in to the Classic World Championships. We're watching at the moment the sub-juniors and juniors in the 66 kilo class. The guys have made their way through their squats and we're now looking at their bench presses. If you need some information, do go to the IPF website. We have updated score sheets as quickly as we can get them up there. Sometimes it takes till the end of our day here for us to do that, as everyone's very busy attending to things during the day. And if you do experience any interruption to the streaming, we apologise. There is a little bit of interruption sometimes to the internet here in South Africa. Having said that, some countries seem to not have any interruption and some people have interruption. So I think there's more than one factor going on here. Always do go back to the IPF website to re-click on the link if you need to. So it's a pleasure to have your company and I love to read your comments and we will respond to those. So please do roll them in. As Tommy the Finn makes his first attempt on the bench press. Also, if you're looking for any previous sessions, you can go onto YouTube and check if your session you're interested in has been uploaded. YouTube itself takes some little time just to upload our files. So we get them on there as quickly as YouTube can upload them. Yes, we have sound. Here I am. I'm comparing. Some lovely comments coming through now that we've got some sound happening. We apologise about that this morning. The announcer has been here and awake. Thank you very much. We had some technical problems where I couldn't do my announcing this morning.
Good lift. 95 kilos on the bar for Ivan. Rolado, Christopher, Morton, Suzuki, and Sharkman.
So...
Baslow.
Yes, I do see your comments, people. Yes. Just one moment. My apologies, I just had to kiss and congratulate the Australian lifter who got the gold medal in the squat, JP Cauchi.
It's a good lift. Same weight on the bar, 95 kilos for Ross Morton, preparing Suzuki.
Okay, we're making our way through the first bench presses of the sub-juniors, as you can see. Hope you're enjoying the pictures. Some beautiful camera angles here at this championships. We've certainly been enjoying the lifting this morning. Big crowd here in the auditorium. Absolutely beautiful morning in Potchefstroom. Clear blue skies. Oh yeah. Hi Tarzan.
100 kilos on the bar.
Nice to see you again. I've had some wonderful viewers following us for the last 3 or 4 days, keeping me company while we do this commentary. Don't forget to check YouTube for any previous sessions you're interested in. The reason I wasn't commentating during the squats, folks, just some questions are coming in about that, is because the venue played music during that session. There was a decision made to play DJ music. Now, there are copyright rules about not playing music through the internet, that we had to obey those copyright rules, so we can't actually play any auditory. And now that decision to play the music here at the venue has been overruled so that we could get commentary back. I certainly was awake. I've been awake since approximately 4 o'clock this morning. So the issue was to do with music, and the decision now has been to give you commentary rather than play live music here in the venue, so that you could enjoy some commentary and have that on the YouTubes as well. So I hope that you enjoy that and can get some benefit from that. Yeah, I think it was a good decision. Welcome to our Russian viewers. Always quite a lot of Russians tuning in online. They love their powerlifting. They love to follow what's going on. Some wonderful Russian lifters here at this competition.
Good lift.
I'm sorry, I can't do the South African accent. Oh, here's our boy, JP, 102.5. If you have no sound, do click again on the link on the IPF website. Of course, you wouldn't hear that if you had no sound, would you? I just realised. Refresh the page. Thank you, Atlas, for advising Nan what to do. Here's JP. Good job.
It's a good lift.
This championship is the biggest world championship by numbers in IPF history. Well over 500 athletes here. Sub-juniors, juniors, opens and masters of all age categories. From Masters 1 through to Masters 4, we've seen some spectacular lifting. And because everyone here is in that vast array of ages, there is just the most amazing atmosphere here. And it's very enjoyable as we see Brandon from Australia also take the 102. Brandon is being coached by Robert Wilkes this morning. There he goes. Yes, it is. And he's a lovely young man. Very, very proud of all of the young lifters that we've seen so far, conducting themselves so very well. I noticed yesterday in the lifting, just wonderful composure and commitment and focus. I'm so very impressed and enjoying watching the sub-juniors and juniors, and I hope you are too. South African lifter there, Ivan, 110.
It's a good lift. 112.5 on the bar for Frank from Australia.
Here's Frank from Australia, 112.5.
Bias load.
Okay, we're back. Not yet.
Seconds. It's a good lift. Next, weight on the bar, 125 kilos or eat hard. You jump choke from Belarusia, please prepare Kuznetsov, Chernyshov and Yurichek. Bars ready and loaded. It's a good lift. Same weight on the bar, 125 kilos from Leonid Kuznetsov from Russia. Bars ready and loaded.
Okay, you should be right now. Back on, everybody. If you get an interruption like that, it's the internet connection here. There's nothing we can do about it. And I apologise, just stick with us. It usually just takes a little couple of minutes to come back. So we're back on with the juniors as we make our way halfway through the opening bench presses. And the current leader in the juniors 66 kilo is JP Cauchi with his squat of 210 kilos, followed by Ross Lawton from Great Britain, 190 kilos, and Brandon Chu of Australia bringing up the bronze in the squat. But now the bench press is a different story. So we look forward very much to seeing Eddie Berglund from Sweden coming up. He is, of course, the world record holder. And he is a magnificent lifter and a very wonderful young man. I had the pleasure of interviewing him in Russia after his events, and such a engaging young man.
130 kilos on the bar for Thomas Juracek, Czech Republic. With Christensen and Berglund. Bars ready and loaded.
Hope you're all back online with the streaming now. So I think some of you are back on with us. Some comments going in that the streaming has gone. And there's Thomas from Czech Republic. 130.
It's a good. Next weight on the bar, 147.5 kilos. Maxi Christensen, Denmark. And then Berglund and second round.
So now we see Matti of Denmark, 147.5 for his opening bench.
Oh, bars ready and loaded. Thank you.
This will be the second biggest opener. Of course, Eddie Berglund from Sweden will give us the biggest opener by far. You're back now? Good, wonderful. Nice to have you back. All the streaming's on. And we're getting the message that people have seen Eddie do 170 in training. I think that will most certainly be on the cards here today. So let's check it out. Here's the opener for Eddie.
And now 165.5 kilos for a new world record dry.
This, of course, is a new world record for Eddie Berglund. How very exciting, a very strong young man. He's been competing in IPF affiliated competitions since before he ought to have.
Bars ready and loaded. New world record attempt. Come on, make some noise. 165.5. It's a good lift. New world record. Next weight on the bar, 95 kilos.
Okay, I'm just back with you. We just saw Eddie Berglund bench 165.5 for a new world record, just as easy as you can imagine. It seems that some people may be getting sound still and some may be getting pictures, but I will persevere in an attempt to keep you up to date with what's happening here. The technical guys here are just fantastic. The problem is the internet is unreliable here in this particular building, and they had tried to do their very best to get it consistent, but you understand that some places just cannot make that possible. So we persevere, and hopefully some information is better than none. As we're back up the top with the second attempt bench presses with Tommy from Finland. For those of you who weren't able to see Eddie's world record bench press, it was just that classic, very smooth, very easy setup of his, and just took the bar and literally just pressed it in one motion. And I certainly hope you'll be able to see the vision of his second and third attempts. When Eddie came onto the platform, the crowd gave a real applause in respect of this young man's great lifting ability. Here's Ibrahim from South Africa. Working hard, working hard, working hard. That right arm lagging, but I think it's coming, it's coming. The left's trying to, nah, it can't. Oh, he's disappointed, and he grabs that right shoulder. It may be just strained a little. Here's Jacob from USA. Jacob Kesey, 100 kilos on the bar for him. Plenty of Americans in the crowd here. Love these shiny suits of the Americans. They always turn out so well. We've heard the Star-Spangled Banner quite a few times on the podium in the victory ceremony so far. Whoa, smooth, good bench press, solid.
It's a good lift. 102.5 kilos on the bar for Ross.
Here's Ross Lawton of Great Britain.
Please prepare.
Quite a few Brits getting around here.
Bars ready and loaded.
And I was reliably informed there's just a couple of Northern Islanders in amongst the team as well. Welcome to our Northern Ireland viewers and our Great Britain, our British viewers. We did hear God Save the Queen at least once. I was singing along right up the front, supporting your wonderful Masters 1 lifter, lovely lady by the name of Jackie. I want to say Bloomsbury, but maybe it's Blasbury, I think it is. She's an M2 lifter in the under 84 kilo, and she came and conquered.
105 kilos for Alexei Shankin.
But here we are with Alexei Sashkin of Russia, 105 on the bar. At any time you can refresh your coverage by going to the IPF website and clicking on the link again, just to make sure you're up to date or getting refreshed your pictures. As Alexei takes this bar. Working well. Yes, good confident lockout there. I think that was a very well chosen attempt on a second attempt.
It's a good lift. Next weight on the bar, 107.5 kilos.
107.5, Kamil from Poland.
Bars ready and loaded.
Here's Kamil. Very popular setup style these days. Heels under and big chest up, of course.
It's a good lift. Same weight on the bar.
Good if you can do it.
107.5 kilos. Next lifter, John Corchi from Australia. Bars ready
Here's
and
our
loaded.
John. Here's our JP,
Suzuki
107.5.
and
You would have noticed this morning when JP was squatting that he had Vince written on his forearm. And JP is a wonderful young lifter in Australia, and he's paying respect to an Australian teammate who sadly passed away 1 month ago. He was to be on this team with us, and our young JP is of giving great respect to Vince and acknowledging that our teammate is not here with us. A very, very dearly loved teammate, Vince Thomas of Australia. Here's JP. Oh, magnificent.
It's a good lift.
Good, mate.
Same weight on the bar, 107.5 kilos for Brandon Chu.
Here's Brandon, 107.5, same weight.
Suzuki, Han, and Verse.
I'm so proud of these boys. These young men. Oh, my apologies. These young men. Here's Brandon. A lot of support for the Australian lifters here. Oh, Brandon. Fantastic.
It's a good lift. Next weight
He's
on the bar,
going well.
12.5 kilos.
Here we go. 112.5 for Kita from Japan. Kita Suzuki.
SAPF from Belarus. Bar is ready and loaded. Mr. Chief Referee.
112.5. We always look forward to watching these young Japanese bench presses. And there's a very substantial Japanese team here and supporting their lifters at every session, taking lots of photos. Well done.
It's a good lift. Next weight bar, 117.5 kilos for Frank Han from
And
Australia.
117.5 for Frank from Australia.
Kuznetsov. Pass ready loaded. 117.5 kilos.
Here's Frank.
Han.
Oh. Frank appears to be benching in deadlift slippers. Great, great. Come on, mate. Oh, so close. So close.
Next lifter, Ivan Verse from South Africa.
Ivan Verse from South Africa now. 120 for him.
Pass ready loaded.
Oh, well done. Good work.
It's a good lift, 2 to 1.
It's a good lift.
130 kilos on the bar.
130 for Iha from Belarus.
Please prepare. Kuznetsov, Chernyshov, Yurichek. Pass ready loaded. 130 kilos.
Really quite a big Belarus team here. I've seen them every day on the platform. Okay. As Iha takes his lift. Wonderful, wonderful.
It's a good lift.
It's a good lift.
Same weight on the bar, 130 kilos. Kuznetsov.
Same, 130 for
Pass ready loaded. 130 kilos.
Leonid, sorry for the mispronunciation, from Russia. Leonid. I'm trying with the pronunciations. Kuznetskov. Oh, grinds that out. Great job.
It's a good lift.
Okay. 132.5 as we make our way through the second bench presses here of the 66 kilo juniors. Sergey from Ukraine. Oh, yeah. Good. Good lift. 3 whites.
It's a good lift. 140 kilos on the bar for
Now,
Czech Republic.
Thomas Juracek from Czech Republic, 140 kilos on the bar.
Bars loaded.
So Thomas is doing quite well here. He's nestling into third place very clearly. The top three lifters in this group are very much pulling away from the rest of the group. So they're opening a little bit of a gap here in the bench press at least. 140. Let's see how it goes. Just got his blocks there. Yes, 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 yes. Great job. That was a good lift.
It's a good lift. 152.5 for Marty Christensen, Denmark.
Okay, Marty Christensen, Denmark, 152.5 on the bar. This is for the second place in this group. Now, Marty's going very well because my sense is that he finished somewhere around 4th or thereabouts, maybe 5th even in the squat. So he's moving up into the silver with this, so he's building a good total here. Marty Christensen. This Denmark team, so very proud to be raw and clean. Wonderful sportsmen and women. Good, 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 good. Yeah. Wonderful. Raw bench. Okay. Now, I sincerely hope you can see this. This is 173 kilos for Eddie Berglund of Sweden. Of course, now attempting to break his previous world record. And Eddie is an improving bencher all the time. We are just going to see more and more from him as the crowd gets very much behind Eddie here. The noise lifts and they stand up for him for this world record attempt. Let's watch Eddie. Watching Eddie. Wonderful young man. Swedish young man. Oh, Eddie! 3 white lights. New world record for Eddie. And he gives the crowd a little wave as he leaves. Fantastic. Go, Eddie.
100 kilos on the bar.
Okay. We're at the start again of the third attempts now. Ibrahim from South Africa, 100 kilos, sub-junior. Working, working, working. Very good job. Locks that out nicely. And it's a good lift.
Good lift. Still 100 kilos on the bar for Tommy.
Okay, 100 kilos for Tommy from Finland.
Prepare Lawton, Shankin and Deck.
As the comments stream in for Eddie's world record. Bravo, Eddie. He's fantastic. I just can't wait to see his next lift. I can tell you he's called for 180 kilos on the bar for the third bench press, and this will test him, surely. As we see Tommy working hard, What is it about that right arm that lags in so many of us?
It's a good lift.
I think the left arm tries to pull the right arm up.
105 kilos on the bar for Ross Lawton, Great Britain. Shankin, Deck, Korchi.
Good morning, KB. I see Katrina has joined us from New Zealand.
Bars ready and loaded. Ross Lawton fighting for the Queen, 105
Here we go.
kilos.
Ross Lawton, Great Britain.
Queen Elizabeth is watching.
Here's Ross. Oh, big leg drive there. And
It's a good lift.
that's a good lift. Wonderful.
7.5 kilos for Alexei Shankin, Russia.
Alexei Shankin, Russia, 107.5.
Easy.
Now, Eddie's called for the 180 in his third bench press, and we just note that he squatted 200. We're back with Alexei. Love getting these messages on the good stream, the good lift stream here. We're having a great day as Alexei fights for that bench and gets it. Let's have a look. Yeah, 3 white lights from the refs. Great.
110 kilos on the bar.
Beautiful day here.
Deck, Poland. Please prepare
Of
for
course it must be because we're lifting all day.
Bars ready and loaded.
Another late day, I suspect, today. Very long days here. So many lifters. Okay, Kamil from Poland, 110 kilos. Wow. Polish power.
It's a good lift. Same weight on
Good
the bar.
lift.
Next lifter, John Korchi from Australia.
JP, 110 kilos here. JP's not doing too bad in this benching.
Some Wiederschlagen bench press.
Wiederschlagen. Little inside joke there. 110 kilos. Now this is for 4th place in the bench press. So, yeah. Good. Staying well in touch for the total. Lots of support for JP here. Very popular lifter in Australia. And a very wonderful announcer as well. Here he goes. He's set. Blasting, blasting, blasting. Oh, he's got it. Woohoo! Booyah! 3 whites. Oh, he's
Still
pumped.
110 on the bar. Jacob Kesey. Preparing.
Wiederschlagen.
Ready and loaded.
Jacob Kesey, USA now, 110. One of our viewers makes a very good point that Eddie Berglund is going to attempt 180 bench press, which is something like his deadlift opener. Yes. How did Jacob go there? 3 white lights.
It's a good lift. Still 110 on the bar. Brandon Chu, bar is ready and loaded.
Brandon Chu, Australia. 110. Come on, Brandon. Come on, mate. I feel this is well within Brandon. That previous bench was magnificent. Plenty of power there. Come on, Brandon, blast it, blast it, blast it. Yeah, look, see, now there was more in there. 3 white lights.
It's a good lift. Next weight on the bar, 115 kilos. For
Kita Suzuki, Japan, 115 kilos on the bar.
And Jun&SubJun. Bar's ready, loaded.
Bar is loaded. Auditorium's about 3/4 full now. As not quite halfway through the week of the program, with all our open lifters still to come. So make sure you tune in during the next few days for some exciting lifting in the open divisions as well. Here's Kita. Oh, he's working hard. No, this isn't going well. No, no, no.
Sorry, no. Next weight on the bar, 117.5 kilos.
117.5 for Frank.
Jun&SubJun and Kuznetsov. Bar's ready and loaded.
Bar is loaded for Frank. Here comes Frank. Now this is interesting. Frank, with this lift, is nudging into second position in the bench. Now, he did miss it on the first attempt. And I'm sure he's gone away, got some more instructions and got a strategy here. And often all you need is a strategy. Chest to the bar, chest and blast, and back and back and back and back. Keep working, keep working, keep working. Oh, so close. That was a much better attempt.
So, no lift. 125 on the bar. For even worse from South African. Please prepare Jun&SubJun, Kuznetsov, and Chernyshov.
Of course, our
Bar's ready and loaded.
young ladies did well yesterday, the Australian young ladies in their lifting. Lovely Jordan and lovely Kerry Ann. Kerry Ann's the sister of JP, who you're watching today. What a strong little family they are. Here's Ivan of South Africa. Oh, working, legs, legs. No.
Sorry, no lift. 132.5 on the bar. Next lifter, Iha. Jun&SubJun from
132.5. Iha. Let's just say Iha from Belarus. 132.5. This is for the gold in the bench press. And the results as they stand would be in the bench press, gold would go and will go to Belarus. The silver, interestingly, will go to Japan. And the bronze will go to Frank from Australia. Now that's very interesting turn of events, as people missed a few lifts, and that's how the results settled. Oh yeah, very strong. So he has absolutely dominated this group for the bench press.
Same weight on the bar.
Very big groups here in the lifting. Bigger than usual, quite a lot of them. Simply due to the huge number of lifters who are qualified and entitled to come and lift, and definitely wanted to come and lift, making enormous issues for the organisers to work out how to make the groups, as the Russian lifter comes out now for his 132.5, and he's not going to get that.
Sorry.
Now, let's have a look at how this benching's going in the juniors. Of course, Eddie is untouchable from his opener. Here's Sergey from Ukraine. 135. Now, it depends on how the other guys in front of him go, but he could be just out of the medals here with this one in the bench press. There were some concessions made for these organisers in terms of number of lifters in groups because of the unprecedented number of lifters. Oh, yeah. Good job. And any changes that are made to a World Championship has to be discussed and ratified by the entire executive committee. So that there is total agreement that this is what we must do in the interests of getting the lifters who are entitled to lift a chance to do so. Bar is loaded for Thomas from Czech.
Second flight attempts.
And this would be for the bronze in this group. Let's see how he goes. As the excitement builds. Here we go. Czech Republic. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, fantastic. And that gives him the bronze medal. Okay, 157.5 for Marty from Denmark. And Marty has got the silver with his second attempt anyway.
Bar loaded.
And bar is loaded for Marty. What a very fine bench presser this young man is. Working. Oh, no, can't do it. Okay, no lift for Marty. Now, 180. This is going to lift the roof off the venue here. 180 kilos for Eddie Berglund. He weighed in at 64.1 kilograms this morning. He's born in 1995. So in my calculation, he is 19 years of age. And big applause from the crowd as Eddie approaches the bench for his massive world record attempt here. This is spectacular. This is one of the special moments of the championship. As you see, he takes his grip as wide as he can, index finger on those rings, takes his time to get that just perfect, and then squeezing up under the bar, heels back and down, and just slide them into the nice spot. And he sets himself beautifully. Oh, yeah! Yes! 3 white lights. Woo! He raises the arms. The crowd loves it. Ooh. That was thrilling.
80 kilos for Jun.
And now we go to our second group. The under 74 kilo guys.